welcome back to TWR. My name is Tavian. This is my world of reptiles. I hope you are all doing well and taking care of yourselves. If this is your first time to my channel, I appreciate you coming through. Thank you so much. If you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, ding that bell, and get notified on future content. And if you are a returning subscriber, you rock. Thank you so much for coming through. So today I really wanted to kind of show y'all some really awesome lizards that we have in the shop today. They've been here for a little bit now, and I just kind of want to do a quick little video about them. I do want to let you know that I might be talking about a little bit of their requirements and stuff in this video. This is absolutely not a care guide. I do not know fully enough about these animals to consider this a care guide. I'm just going to go off of what I generally have seen or know about the animals, just coming across my general research of random animals. This does not mean I'm an expert on these, so I'm telling you this is not a care guide. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and flip the camera around and show you these really awesome animals we got. Alright, so check out this beauty here. This is one of the females that we have in here. There is another one of the females. And then there's a male up there, tucked up top. As you can see, I haven't quite gotten yet to maintenance on these guys. Gonna give them a little mist down, get them some fresh food, but wanted to make this video real quick before I jumped into that. So these are called Gargoyle geckos. They are really awesome little amazing creatures. At first sight, they kind of remind me of like the crested geckos, but they're really not necessarily the same creatures. Obviously, they're very much so different. They're a little bit chubbier and more robust than a crested gecko. They also tend to be a bit more docile, in my opinion. They're much more tolerant of handling. They're also a bit slower as well, and significantly less jumpy than crested geckos, which could be a positive thing for somebody who might like crested geckos but don't really appreciate just kind of how fast or how jumpy they are. This could be a nice substitute for that. Also, they are really amazing, very beautiful little creatures. So as you guys can see, we just kind of have them set up in a bioactive setup here. It's just got a soil, it's got a drainage layer, some live plants, a couple of logs. Now for anybody who might make comment on the size of this enclosure compared to the number of animals in it, please refer to the video that I made about pet store keeping versus private keeping when it comes to enclosure size. I talk about it in that video. So yeah, I'm not going to go into that in this, but yeah, so just a nice enclosure. These guys are semi-arboreal, so you want to give them just as much. You don't need a whole lot of horizontal space with these particular animals, but you do if you want to give them plenty of vertical space for climbing. As I said, they are semi-arboreal and they will utilize the space, lots of branches to climb on and ledges and stuff to allow them to get a lot of enrichment while they are in your care. As UV lights, when I look up about these animals, I hear some different opinions. There are some places that say they're not necessary, but definitely wouldn't hurt. So I guess it's kind of one of those things, a lot like leopard geckos and stuff, where you can make that choice for yourself. These guys tend to be a bit more like active during the day, so I don't see why they would not benefit from having UV light. But so if I personally own this animal, I would give it a UV light just because they are out during the day and they do bask, and so why not provide them with UV light like they would get in nature. So that's just my opinion. You can choose to do whatever you're going to choose to do if you choose to get this animal. But yeah, so that's that I know about when it comes to UV light. But yeah, I don't really know much more. I don't want to go into trying to tell you anything about breeding or any of that, because I don't know enough about all that to tell you anything. You know, it's pretty obvious. Like, if this is the male up here, let's see if I can get a focus on there. Don't look at those bowls, those big old bowls there. So obviously that is a male. So, you know, if you're ever to get yourself a couple and you're trying to figure out the sex, you can at least know when you have yourself a male, because that becomes extremely obvious. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video because, like I said, I don't know enough about these animals to try to make this some sort of long, drawn out process or making some type of care video because I'm not knowledgeable enough on that. I just know a little bit about them, and we have them, so I want to kind of talk a little bit about what I do know and share them because they're super amazing and they're super cute, and I could absolutely see myself owning one of these one day. So anyway, that's it. You all take care. Love yourselves, love your loved ones, love your reptiles, and you all keep spreading those herbs.